down first. Good day and welcome to Channel 4, and I'm here with Sergeant Billy Lidford. Welcome on the show.
Thank you, thank you.
So, let's start with some questions. So, how did you start off your career in the RAF?
Well, initially, I started off in 33 Squadron. However, it wasn't really a bit of me. So I transferred over to 70, and now I'm here. I've been in a couple of times. Uh, so yeah, I'm here now.
And when did you start? Like, when did you first enter the RAF?
First entity RF, I believe it was mid 2023.
Oh, okay, so, getting older. So what most interests you about the RAF? What interests you?
If you want my honest opinion, flying the planes really is it's quite a unique experience. Um, there's a lot of progression, both horizontal and vertical. There's a load of qualifications. You know, we get to drop we get to drop paratroopers out the back of airplanes, which is quite fun. Just alongside the logistics as well, we've got ground handling qualifications. You know, air to air refueling. The I-Star bit's quite interesting as well.
Um, so, do you think the RAF is a good place to begin your journey with the British Armed Forces?
100%. I mean, the RAF is perfect. The training is brilliant. It's in depth. It's very easy for beginners. The controls for the planes and the helicopters, it's just very easy. It's very easy to get used to. Um, but yeah, overall, the RF, I think the RF is a perfect place to start your career in the VAF.
Okay, lovely. And you're a sergeant, correct, right?
I am, yep.
Said yeah. Is there any future plans for the Royal Air Force that you can tell us?
Not at the minute, not that I know of, but obviously, as you've probably seen in the news, we're currently deployed in Northern Ireland, as well as the Falkland Islands,
Oh
um,
yeah.
due to the ongoing tension, or the rising tension, we'll say. Um, I'm not too sure when we're going to be undeployed, but you know, deployments are regular, and yeah,
Okay, and is there any advice for those that are interested in joining the RAF?
just sign up. Very easy. You know, activity is the main thing. You've got to be determined. We like to say courageous as well. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it, really.
Okay, so can you tell us what in depth goes on during a deployment? Like, what is the protocol and what kind of happens?
Essentially, we get called down. We take attendance in the barracks. We get our equipment ready, and then usually we just make our way to the border, and we just secure the border from any terrorism threats, bomb threats. You know, disruptive civilians, we'll say. And overall, we just keep Northern Ireland safe, really.
Say there was an attack, what would you guys do?
Well, mainly our main protocol is to shoot basically um, until the threat's been neutralised. Really, um,
Okay.
obviously we've got standing orders um, to maintain as well. But that's pretty much it. Shoot until the threat's neutralised, and just keep the border safe. Really,
Okay, so what can you tell us about your squadron? Is it 70, right?
it is 70, correct? Yeah.
Okay, what can you tell us about your squadron?
So essentially, we're the logistics side of things, so where you conduct humanitarian aid quite regularly. We do multiple liaison events, so we support special forces, we support paratroopers. We're also known for conducting supply drops to the troops on the ground. Um, we do vehicle cargo drops, we do tank drops, we do we transport helicopters for 33 Squadron. There's a lot that we do, really.
Okay, what makes the RAF better than the Army and the Navy?
Well, I mean, I'm quite nepotistic, So, I mean, I would say the RAF is quite good, just because of the amount of progression, as I said earlier. The amount of progression, um, it's just brilliant, really.
Okay. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Um, so, hmm. What is your schedule? Like, what would you usually do day on day?
Well, it can vary, really. We've got refreshers going on this week for all of the qualifications to make sure all of our standards are tip top. We've also got, we'll say, we do air-to-air refueling drills. We do mock power drops. We do regular deployments pretty much every week. We've got inspections every other week. So it really can depend.
Okay, and a last question for you here. When do you think you will leave the RAF, or will you leave at all?
I'm not too sure really, but everyone's time does come. But at the minute, I'm quite adamant on staying, and I have no plans on leaving.
Ah, okay. Um, so yeah, those are all the questions I had for you. In general there. So thank you very much for coming on, Billy, and um, good luck in whatever deployment you may be launched into.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Hello and welcome to Vision Media. Here we are interviewing a member of the Royal Air Force. George, welcome in.
Hello, thank you.
So I'm just going to be asking you a couple questions regarding your career and your plans with your career.
Right.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. We're going to start off with the first question. How did you start off your career in the RAF?
So in May of 2023, I joined 33 Squadron, and then I transferred into 70 Squadron a few weeks after that, and then yeah, I just worked my way up.
What is your favourite thing about the RAF? What do you enjoy the most?
I quite enjoy it when we work with other regiments of British Armed Forces. That's pretty cool.
Okay, do you think the RAF is a good place to begin your journey within the armed forces?
I think it is. Yeah, we've got good opportunities for rank progression.
Okay. Do you have any future plans for the Royal Air Force?
Uh, None in particular. I just want to keep going. See how far up I can get.
Okay. Do you have any advice for those who are interested in joining the Royal Air Force?
Yeah, just do it. That was my idea when I first joined, and here I am.
Okay, can you tell us our rank? Can you tell us your rank, please, George?
I'm a flight lieutenant currently.
Do you hear that? He is a flight lieutenant. What is your role within the Royal Air Force?
That's currently I'm the Deputy Air Officer Commanding of the number 2 group.
Wow, fancy. When did you join the Royal Air Force?
In May of 2023.
2023. So you've been in the Royal Air Force for almost 2 years now.
Yep. Coming up to
Wow,
it
what
now.
what a dedication. What has been what has been your just overall what's been your greatest memory of being in the Royal Air Force?
Crashing into the King was a highlight.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, George, for this interview. I appreciate
Oh,
you coming out and doing it for us. I hope,
no
obviously
worries.
the people are going to love this interview. They're going to get a nice insight on the Royal Air Force.
Good.
Okay, thank you so much. Well, I'm Jonathan. I am coming from the Vision Media, and this is an interview with the Royal Air Force. Thank you very much.